Good afternoon, students.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Whether my voice is audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. So, all of you attempted yesterday's test. All of you attempted yesterday's test through Google Form. Yes. Okay. So today we are going to deal with the other concept of biology of second PU, that is evolution concept. In the evolution concept, we have to mainly brush up the matters or concepts like the theories given by Lamarck, given by Darwin, Oparin and Haldane theory and all. So we should focus on what it is. No, it is not necessary to read whole theory like how we read in theory exams. It is necessary to only focus on the few points of the theories, like on what they focused on what they researched on, and what is the conclusion. On these 3 points, we have to concentrate on all the theories which are there in evolution chapter. Yeah. So let us brush up certain concepts from evolution first. Then we will move on to the question and answer session. Fine. I hope screen is visible to everyone. Is it visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Please do respond. Fine. So the first slide is just showing you the definition of evolution. What is evolution? It is change in inherited characters of certain biological populations over successive generations. It is not that I am there. Okay, I am from my mother and my daughter is from me. So it is not that evolution you can see in my daughter. Suddenly evolution will not occur. It is a gradual process. Okay, for the successive generation. Then evolutionary process give rise to diversity. The main significance of evolution is diversity, including species, including individual organisms, as well as molecules, biomolecules present in the living organism. This all happens in evolution. Significance of evolution ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. In this, uh, in this slide, we have to mainly focus on universe is about 20 million years ago. The Big Bang theory. The Big Bang theory explains origin of universe, which states that universe arose from a huge explosion of unimaginable physical terms of large entity. Unimaginable in physical terms of large entity. Then the gases condensed under gravitation and formed galaxies, and then from the galaxies, the solar systems were formed. In the solar system of Milky Way galaxy, Earth was supposed to have been formed about 4.5 billion years back. 4.5 to 5 billion years back. Next slide. The Earth, so the Earth age is 4.5 billion years. Then water vapor, methane, ammonia, carbon dioxide were released from molten mass. Only concentrate on these things, guys. Water vapor, methane, ammonia, and carbon dioxide. These were present primarily on Earth. That is in the form of a molten mass. ಹೌದಾ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಯು ವಿ ರೇಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಸನ್ ಇಂದ ಯು ವಿ ರೇಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಆ ಯು ವಿ ರೇಸ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಇಟ್ ಬ್ರೋಕ್ ಅಪ್ ದಟ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಇಂಟು ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಮೊದ್ಲೇ ವಾಟರ್ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಮೊದ್ಲೇ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ದ ಯು ವಿ ರೇಸ್ ಬ್ರೋಕ್ ಅಪ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಆಸ್ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ the lighter hydrogen gas escaped from the surface while oxygen combined with other compounds. So as we all know that hydrogen is lighter, ಅದೇನಾಯ್ತು ಅದು ಎಸ್ಕೇಪ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಇಂದ ಅದಾಗಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಏನಿರತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತು ಬೇರೆ ಎಲಿಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಜೊತೆ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತು ಸೊ ಏನೇನ್ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ಆದ್ವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೀಥೇನ್ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆಲ್ ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ಸ್ ವೇರ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ okay to form water and carbon dioxide. Mainly the two compounds are formed by the hydrogen and the oxygen, that is water and carbon dioxide. Then as the water vapor cooled, the water fell as rain and filled all just a minute. Yeah. So filled all depressions to form oceans and other water bodies. So oceans ಮತ್ತೆ water bodies ಹೇಗಾದ್ವು? That is cooling of water vapor. From the oxygen, ozone was formed. Life started appearing about 500 million years ago. Keep it in mind. Earth ಆಗಿದ್ದು 4.5 billion years ago. Earth formation, Earth age. Life start ಆಗಿದ್ದು 500 million years ago. Okay, don't get confused because ಈ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ತುಂಬಾ ಟ್ವಿಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ so many of them will tick on earth age when they will ask the life age. I mean life ಯಾವಾಗ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ. So please focus. Life ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು 500 million years ago. Million years ago. Okay, let us proceed to the next slide. Theories of origin of life. I request Chandru to read out the slide. Can you read, Chandru? Are you here? Okay. Just a minute. Pavitra, can you read out the slide? Unmute ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ Chandru. You can only unmute yourself actually. Just check it. 1 minute. Unmute now. Yeah.
Various theories were proposed to explain the origin of life. Theory of special creation, theory of panspermia, theory of spontaneous generation, theory of chemical evolution.
So these are the 4 theories: special creation, cosmozoic theory, spontaneous generation, and chemical evolution, which explained origin of life. Thank you, Chandru. Fine. Now, I request Pavitra to read out the slide. You can unmute now. Yeah.
Conversional religious liberators talks about the theory of special creation, according to which God, the supernatural being, created the earth, light, plants, and animals. This theory has 3 suggested views. All living organisms, different species or types of plants and animals that we see today were created as such. The diversity of life forms was always the same since the time of creation and will remain the same in future also. Earth is about 4,000 years old. All these ideas underwent drastic changes during 19th century when carriers Darwin showed that the existing life forms share similarities to varying degrees among themselves and also with those life forms that existed millions of lives ago. Extinction also took place during at a different phase of geological history.
So this is regarding theory of special creation where supernatural force was believed. Okay. Next. Theory of panspermia, or it is also called as cosmozoic theory. Some scientists believe that life has come on Earth from other planets or outer space. Early Greek philosophers thought units called spores or pansperms came on Earth along with meteorites and they might have evolved into present day forms. So this is about first 2 theories. Now let us answer some questions. Later, we will again brush up certain concepts. Just a minute. Yeah. The first question on evolution is nucleoproteins were the first substance to give sign of option A species, option B evolution, option C life, Option D, genes. You can message your answers. Okay. Nuhu Sayyad, option C. Kanchana Raj, option C. Parvati, Saundarya, S. Harshita, Dyuti, Prema, Lohit, Lakshmi, Aishwarya. Most of you voted for option C. That is the PM. Fine. So option C, that is life. Most of you selected this. Just a minute. Option C, life is a right answer. So yeah. Duty, can you read out the slide? You can unmute yourself.
Abiogenesis of complex organic compounds in primitive sea was followed by formation of large spherical colloidal aggregates of macromolecules, the coacervates that retain suspended as droplets in seawater. Coacervates serve as site for synthesis of first RNA by different combination of pyridine, pyrimidine sugar phosphate and purine sugar phosphate. Similarly, polymerization of amino acids formed proteins which took over the catalytic function. Chance association of proteins and nucleic acid forms self-replicating nucleoproteins which served as genetic material and thus marked the origin of life. Formation of nucleoproteins and surface membrane transformed the non-living coacervates into first living cells, the protocells.
Okay, thank you. So it is co-conservatives. Formation of nucleoproteins and surface membrane transformed the non-living co-conservatives into first living cells. That is protocells. Remember, first living cells ಯಾವ್ದು form ಆಗಿದ್ದು protocells ಅಂತ. Fine. Let us move on to the next question now. Life first originated in option A, earth, option B, air, option C, water, option D, soil. Kanchana Raj, option C, A, S. Harshita, option A, Prema, C, Deepti, Lohit, Parvati, Kumar, A, Varsha, Pallavi, Sunidhi, Chandru, Rakshita, Lakshmi. Fine. Most of you voting for A, few of you voted for option, most of you voted for option C, few of you voted for option A, that is Earth. What about YouTube students? What is your answer? Venkatesh, option A, Supriya, option C. Okay, great. Now let us check which is the correct answer. Option C, water is a correct answer because oxygen, prior to the atmospheric oxygen, the oxygen was dissolved in water, which gives rise to the formation of life in the water. Next, Miller and Urey had performed an experiment to prove the origin of life. This we know. They took gases water and methane along with water ಮತ್ತೆ methane ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಮತ್ ಯಾವ ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್ ಅವರು ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಅವರು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Option A, nitrogen and water. Option B, NH3 and hydrogen, that is ammonia and hydrogen. Until I complete reading the options, don't answer. Option C, methane and nitrogen. Option D, carbon dioxide and ammonia. Chandru, option D. Kanchana Raj, option B. Nuhu Sayyad, option B. Supriya, yes, Harshita. Kumar, option B. Few of you voting for option D. Most of you voting for option B. Chaitra, Varsha, Vinayak. Sorry. Sunidhi, Saundarya are voting for option D. Pratibha for B. Let us check the answer. Option B is the right answer. It is not option D. Our select ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು ammonia ಮತ್ತೆ hydrogen along with the water and methane. Okay. Yes. Now, Kanchana Raj, can you read out the slide? Just a minute. Yeah, you can unmute yourself. Yes, Kanchana Raj, are you here? Just a minute. Check now.
The Miller-Urey experiment or Miller experiment was a chemical experiment that stimulated the condition through at the time to be present on the earth on the early earth and tested the chemical origin of life under those conditions. The experiment used water, H2O, methane, CH4, ammonia, NH3, and hydrogen H2. The chemicals were all sealed inside the sterile 5-liter glass flask connected to a 500 ml flask half full of water. The water in the smaller flask was heated to induce evaporation, and the water vapor was allowed to enter the larger flask. Continuous electrical sparks were fired between the electrodes to stimulate lightning in the water vapor and gaseous mixture, and then stimulated atmosphere was cooled again so that the water condensed to trickle into a U-shaped trap at the bottom of the apparatus. So the correct answer is H2O and CH4.
Okay. H2 and CH4 ಅಲ್ಲ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇತ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲಿ H2O CH4 ಇದೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಯಾವುದು ನೈಟ್ರೋಜನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅಮೋನಿಯಾ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೈಡ್ರೋಜನ್. So this is the correct answer. Now 21st question goes like this, guys. 4 marks in K-CET Chandru. It is due to the phenomenon Big Bang the origin of life took place. Option A true, option B false. It is due to the phenomenon of Big Bang the origin of life took place. Is it true or false? Kumar, option A. Vinayak, option A. Option B. Lakshmi, option B. Ramya, option A. Saundarya, Supriya, option B. Gayatri, option A. Okay, what about others? True ಅಲ್ಲ false ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳಿ ಅಂತನಾ. Lohit, option B. Pavitra, option B. Shanti, option A. Madhumita, option B. Very easy question. Take it as a class assignment. I will not tell or reveal the answer now. I will answer it at last. It's easy question ಇದೆ, ಎಷ್ಟು ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಲ್ಲ. 23rd question goes like this. During the time of evolution, the possible energy sources were. Evolution ಆಗುವಾಗ energy sources ಏನಿದ್ವು? Option A chlorophyll, option B green plants, option C bacteria, option D UV rays and lightning. Yes, YouTube students, what about you all? Supriya, option A. Chandru, option D. Lohit, option D. Parvati, option A. S. Harshita, Aishwarya, Dyuti, Pavitra, option D. Rakshita, option D. Prema, option D. Good. Few of you selected option A. Most of you selected option D. So the correct answer is option D, that is UV rays and lightning. It is a right answer, guys. Fine. Samarth, can you read out the slide? Just a minute. Yeah, you can read out it now.
Lighting UV radiation is present in sunlight as well as constitutes about 10% of the total electromagnetic radiation output from the sunlight. They are also produced by electric arcs, free vapor lamps, tanning lamps, and black light.
Okay. Thank you, Samarth. Then, the first living form named protocell originated in the primitive oceans. Just now we read slide regarding it. Option A, it is a true statement. Option B, it is a false statement. The first living form named protocell originated in the primitive oceans. Option A, it is a true statement. Option B, it is a false statement. Parvati, option A. Gayatri, Ramya, Lakshmi, Kanchana Raj, Vidya, option okay. Saundarya, option A. Nuhu Sayyed, Lohit, option B. Asha Patil, option A. Deepti, option A. Just now we read in a slide, guys. The first cell formed was called as protocell. Okay, a protocell is a self-organized spherical body made up of fatty acid. It is considered as the first life found in marine water. It is also called protovirus or eobuoyant or protobiont by operant. So option A, that is, it is a true statement. It is a true statement. See, very simple question. Most of you answered it wrong. Great. During which period origin of life took place? Option A, Devonian. Option B, Cenozoic. Option C, Precambrian. Option D, Mesozoic. Yes. During which period? Lohit. Option C, good. Very quick response. Origin of life took place ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Harshita, Kanchana Raj, Vidya, option C, Nuhu Sayyed, option C, Saundarya, option C, Lakshmi, option B, Kumar, Supriya, Madhumita, Prema, Deepti. Okay, most of you are present but not chatting or not messaging the answer. Okay, so let us check the answer. Option C, that is Precambrian, is a right answer. You can see here, I have noted down some things regarding the biological eras. The biological eras. Okay, fine. I request. Yes, Harshita, can you read out the slide, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Azoic no life was there in this era. Protozoic, it consists of two periods, Cambrionic and Orodovia, where jawless fishes dominated. Paleozoic, including four periods, Siberia age of inverted
Devonian, age of fishes. Why you muted yourself? Carboniferous, age of amphibians. Then after that, we have Permian, amphibians dominated. Mesozoic has three periods, Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. Cenozoic has two periods, Tertiary and Quaternary. So here, Precambrian era anta ಏನಿದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Precambrian era, it is the earliest part of the history of the earth. It accounts for 88%, the highest, 88% of the total geologic time of earth. That is why the Precambrian era is divided into 5 natural eons: accretion and differentiation, Hadean, Archean, Transition, Proterozoic. The origin of life took place in Precambrian era. I repeat, the origin of life took place Precambrian era. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 88% of total geologic time ಇತ್ತು. Okay, fine. Whether my voice is clear? Kumar messaged me, my voice is not clear. Whether voice is clear? Yeah. Fine. Okay. 26th question. During which period of life during which period life did not exist? ಯಾವ period ಅಲ್ಲಿ life ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ? Option A, Mesozoic. Option B, Cambrian period. Option C, Paleozoic. Option D, Azoic. Kanchana Raj, option D, Chaitra, option D, Chandru, option D, Shanti, Parvati, Ashayal Patil, yes, Harshita, Saundarya, Madhumita. What about YouTube students? Kumar, Lakshmi, Arsiddhi, Varsha, Gayatri, Nuhu, Sayyed. Most of you voted for option D, that is Azoic period. Just now we read regarding that slide, right? Option D, that is Azoic period, is the right answer, guys. Good, great going. Now let us brush up some concepts again. Just a minute. Participants. Okay. Theory of spontaneous generation. theory of spontaneous generation. Lohit, can you read out the slide?
It was also believed that living organisms arose from decaying matters like straw, but Louis Pasteur demonstrated that life can arise only from pre-existing life. He showed that no life arose from the yeast-killed yeast broth that was kept in pre-sterilized closed flask, while new organisms arose from the yeast-killed yeast that was kept in the flask left open in the air.
Okay, thank you, Lohit. So this was demonstrated by Louis Pasteur. Then theory of chemical evolution. Gayatri, can you read out the slide? Are you here, Gayatri?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Theory of chemical evolution. This theory was proposed by Operian and Alden. Theory proposed that first life form could have come from pre-existing non-living organic molecules like RNA, protein, etc., and that formation of life was preceded by chemical evolution, that is, formation of diverse organic molecules from inorganic constituents. The conditions on Earth that favored chemical evolution were very high temperature, volcanic storms, and reducing atmosphere that contained methane, ammonia, water vapor, etc.
Thank you, Gayatri. Okay, experimental proof of chemical evolution of life was done by Stanley and Miller. Just now, I think Kanchana Raj read about that slide in one of the questions. So no need to again read out it. Origin of first life. Fine. Soundarya, can you read out the slide?
Yes, ma'am. Origin of first life. The first non-cellular form of life could have originated 3 billion years ago. They would have been giant molecules like RNA, proteins, or polysaccharides. These capsules were able to replicate, reproduce. The first cellular forms of life must have appeared about less than 2 billion years ago. They must have been single cells. All life forms have appeared in water bodies. This is theory of abiogenesis. Example, the first form of life arose slowly through evolutionary forces from non-living molecules. It is accepted by the scientists. Once formed, these single cells must have evolved into the diverse complex organisms of today.
Okay. Thank you, Soundarya. Then see, this is theory of abiogenesis, which was accepted by the scientists. Theory of abiogenesis. Next, comparative anatomy and morphology. Regarding comparative anatomy and morphology, is there? So Umya Naral is absent today. Fine. Deepti M, can you read it? Deepti M.
Yes, ma'am. Comparative anatomy and morphology. Comparative anatomy and morphology shows both similarities and difference among the present day organisms and those existed long before. Homology is the relationship among organs of different group of organisms that shows similarity in the basis, structure, and embryonic development, but performs different function. Homology of organs of different organisms indicates their common ancestry. Homology is found in the bones of forelimbs of whales, cheetah, birds, amphibians, and humans. They have similar basis anatomical structure with bones, humerus, radius, ulna, carpals, metacarpals, and phalanges. The thorns
Okay,
of
yeah, read it. You can read it. The thorns of bougainvillea and tendrils of cucurbita represents homology in plants. Okay. Then homology. So they showed the examples here. Then after that, focus on it because you have some questions on it. Analogy. Yes. Anyone voluntarily who want to read it, please?
Analogy. Analogy is a relationship among the organs of different groups of organisms performing the same function irrespective of structural or anatomical differences. Example, eyes of octopus and those of mammals, wings of butterfly, those of birds, flippers of whales and dolphins, those of penguins, tubers of sweet potato, root modified, and those of potato, stem modified. Analogy is the result of convergent evolution, like that the evolutionary process where anatomically different structure in different groups of organisms evolve towards the same function. It is the similar habitat condition that have selected similar adaptive features in different groups of organisms towards the same function.
Okay, thank you, Kanchana Raj. Okay, regarding this, again, we will continue. Now, let us solve some questions again, guys. Please be interactive. Okay. Next, 27th question goes like this. During the origin of life, which of the following was absent in atmosphere? Methane, oxygen, hydrogen, ammonia. During the origin of life, which was absent in the atmosphere? Okay, I got first answer by Lohit as option B, Soundarya option D, Deepti option D, Nuhu Sayyed option B, Sunidhi option D, Amrita, Ramya, Kumar. Most of you are voting for option D. Few of you are voting for option B. Okay. Deepti, Varsha, Kanaki, Samar, Parvati. Okay, great. What about YouTube students? Be fast, guys. Yeah. Okay. Let us proceed. Who is correct? Whether it is option D or option B. Option B, oxygen is a right answer. Oxygen is a right answer. Origin of life ago oxygen area. Just now we read it in the slide, right? Water breakup ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ oxygen. The organic compounds were the basis of life were proved by Lamarck, Darwin, Mendel, Stanley Miller, and Harold C. Urey. Organic compounds were the basis of
Option D, ma'am.
option D. HNH. Your name is showing as HNH. I don't know your full name. You can message me your
Option
full
D,
name.
ma'am.
I can call you. Yeah, Soundarya option D. Then Varsha, Prema, Parvati. Most of them messaged as option D. Stanley Miller and Harold C. The organic compounds were the basis of life. ಇವರು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಆ ಥಿಯರಿನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಪುಟ್ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಮಾಡಿದವರು ಯಾರು? ಸ್ಟಾನ್ಲಿ ಮಿಲ್ಲರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಹೆರಾಲ್ಡ್ ಸಿ ಯುರೆ ಅನ್ನೋರು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೆರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದನ್ನ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಬಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ವಾಸ್ ಪುಟ್ ಫೋರ್ತ್ ಬೈ ವಿಚ್ ಸೈಂಟಿಸ್ಟ್? ಎನಿವನ್?
Lamarck, ma'am.
Okay. Now, Miller and Urey conducted an experiment. Option D is a right answer. It was proven by Oparin and Haldane's chemical evolution, theory of chemical evolution anna theory agi first put forth madiddu Oparin and Haldane. ಅದನ್ನ experimentally prove ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾರು? Stanley Miller and Urey. Okay? Okay, fine. Now, let us proceed to the next question. What is the time gap in between formation of Earth and origin of life? Origin of life ಮತ್ತೆ formation of Earth ಗೆ ಎಷ್ಟು time gap ಇದೆ? Option A 1 billion years, option B 0.5 billion years, option C 4 billion years, option D 4.5 billion years.
Option D, ma'am. Option C, ma'am.
Yes.
Option C, ma'am.
Chandru option C. ಟೈಮ್ ಗ್ಯಾಪ್ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು. ಅರ್ತ್ ಏಜು ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, ಒರಿಜಿನ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಆಗಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿನ ಆಯ್ತು ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ. ದೇ ಆಸ್ಕ್ ದ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಗೈಸ್. ಅದೆರಡರ ನಡುವೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, Seema option C, Kanchana Raj option D. I'm waiting for correct answer actually. Nuhu Sayyed, someone message here. Right answer, but I'm unable to see the old messages now as I'm getting many messages. I don't know who answered it correctly. Jyoti option B, Parvati option B. Okay, now a few of them understood the question. Option B, Lohit. Okay, let us guess. Option B is the right answer. How option B is the right answer? Earth 4.5, then origin of life. Origin of 500 million, Earth 4.5 billion. So the difference is 0.5 billion years. Great. 30th question. The primitive atmosphere was reducing since. Primitive atmosphere reducing ಆಗ್ತಾಯಿತ್ತು ಯಾವಾಗಿಂದ? Option A, hydrogen atoms are very few. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಅದು reduce ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Hydrogen atoms were active and many in number. That's why it is reducing. Helium atoms were more. D, oxygen atoms were more. Yes, who is going to answer this? Lohit, option B. Fine. Saundarya, option B. Dyuti, Parvati. Okay. Amruta, option B. Prema, option B. I got two answers from the mic as option B. Aishwarya, Varsha, option B. Samar, option B. Fine. So let us guess the answer. Let us check the answer. Option B is the right answer. Kumar, can you read out the slide? Kumar, are you here? Can you read out the slide?
The very first atmosphere of Earth was composed mostly of hydrogen atoms and was lost to space because hydrogen is very light gas. The second atmosphere of Earth was contributed by gases from Earth's rocky matrix and bombardment of meteorites. It was composed of hydrogen, nitrogen, carbon, and water. Hydrogen was most abundant gas.
Okay, thank you. Which among the biologists gave the most acceptable biochemical theory? Option A, Oparin. Option B, Urey. Option C, Darwin. Option D, Lamarck. Shanti, option B. Kanchanaraj, option B. Supriya, option B. Lohit, option A. Saundarya, Nuhu Sayyed, Deepti, option D. Dyuti, option B. Parvati, option B. S. Harshita, option C. Okay. Pavitra, option B. Lakshmi Arasiddhi, option B. Only few, one or two answered it correctly, I guess. Let us check the answer. Option A, Oparin, that is theory of chemical evolution, was accepted by all the scientists. Now slide al odidvi, it was accepted anta. So option A is the right answer. Good. Next 32nd question goes like this, guys. Absence of oxygen in Earth made the atmosphere reducing, but it later became oxidizing in nature due to the emergence of option A, angiosperm, option B, gymnosperm, option C, eukaryotic algae, option D, cyanobacteria. ಏನಾಗತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಆಬ್ಸೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದ ಕಾರಣ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರ್ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕೇಮ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ನೇಚರ್ ಡ್ಯೂ ಟು ಎಮರ್ಜೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಯಾವ ಸ್ಪೀಶೀಸ್ ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೈಸಿಂಗ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಎಸ್, ಹೂ ಇಸ್ ಗೋಯಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಟ್ರೈ ದಿಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್? ಲೋಹಿತ್, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಡಿ. Parvati, option D. Lakshmi, option C. Kumar, maybe option D. Okay, option D, cyanobacteria. Fine. Thank you. Supriya, option A. S. Harshita, option D. Let us check who is correct. Option D, that is cyanobacteria, is the right answer. Akash, can you read out the slide, please? Are you here, Akash? Yeah.
The primitive atmosphere had no oxygen and reducing such that no free oxygen was available. It was converted into oxidizing nature by emergency of cyanobacteria that released oxygen into atmosphere by converting water into hydrogen and oxygen.
Thank you, Akash, for your quick response. Fine. Option D is the right answer, guys. Good. Then, which scientists called water of primitive sea as prebiotic soup? Tomato soup alla prebiotic soup anta karitare. Option A, Haldane. Option B, Oparin. Option C, Mendel. Option D, Stevens. Yes. Who called? Deepti, option B. Saundarya, option B. Rajeshwari, S. Harshita, Kanchana Raj. Kumar, Lohit, option A. Prema, Parvati, almost all of you voted for option B. Chaitra, Shanti, option B. Aishwarya, option B. What about YouTube students? Be fast, guys. Varsha, option A. Yes, YouTube, option A. Most of you answered as option A. Few of you option B. Let us check the answer. Option A is the right answer. Haldane called primitive sea as prebiotic soup. Then 34th question goes like this, guys. Which of the following was not included in the theory of special creation? First slide we read today. Read out the options and tell me the answer. Okay. ಸೌಂದರ್ಯ ಕಾಂಚನರಾಜ್ ದ್ಯುತಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ. ಅವ್ರು ಏನ್ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡೆಡ್ ಇನ್ ಥಿಯರಿ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಮೃತ ದೀಪ್ತಿ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ. Someone said in a mic, but the voice is not so clear.
Option D, ma'am.
Okay, HNH option D ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay, Lakshmi option D, Kumar option D, Shanti option D. Let us check the answer, guys. Okay, option D. Okay, one nimisha. Yeah, the solar system came from massive body. It is a option D is the right answer. Next, who supported the theory of special creation? Who supported ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. Option A, Father Suarez. Option D, Option B, Father Darwin. Option C, Lamarck. Option D, Abbé Lemaitre. Yes.
Option B, ma'am. Father Darwin.
Option B.
HNH and Kanchanaraj voted for option B. Duty option A. Most of you are voting for option B. Okay, Prema, Lakshmi, Aishwarya. Option A. Deepthi option B ante. Okay. ಇದನ್ನ ಯಾರು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅನ್ನ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ ಬಿಡದೆ ಓದಿರ್ತಾರಲ್ವಾ, ಅವ್ರು ಇದನ್ನ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. Okay, let us check the answer. So the answer here is option A, Father Suarez. So I think Duty answered as option A answer. Duty, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So option A is the right answer. 36th question goes like this. Dash was the name of the ship in which Darwin sailed around the world. HSS Beagle, HMS Beagle, HPS Beagle, HMS Eagle. Supriya, Chaitra, Saundarya,
HMS Beagle.
Amruta, Jyoti, Deepthi, Prema, Nuhu Sayyad. Okay, option B, that is the right answer. Now, HMS B is the right answer. Fine. Now let us brush up few concepts again. Theory of natural selection. I request Nuhu Sayyad, can you read out the slide?
Yes, ma'am. Theory of natural selection. Darwin made a sea voyage round the world in a sail ship named HMS Beagle. Based on the observation he made during the voyage, he concluded the following. The exciting living organism shared similarities to varying degrees not only among themselves but also with the life forms that existed millions of years ago. There has been gradual evolution of life forms during different period of geological history, and tree has been existent also. Any population has built in variation in characteristics. Individuals with those characteristics which enable them to survive better fitness of the individual in the natural condition would overcome the others who are less adapted under the same natural condition.
Okay, thank you, Nuhu Sayyad. Fine. Yes, Asha L. Patil. Can you read out the slide? Read out slide andre elliirtare iವರು. Yes, Asha L. Patil. Can you read out the slide?
Yes,
Yeshwant. Yeah, please.
this fitness of individual according to the down refers to ultimately and only reproductive fitness. Such a fit individuals lives more pregnancy with more fit individuals than others. They are selected by natural selection to survive and reproduce to increase their population size, branching, descent, and natural selection are the two key concepts of Darwin theory of evolution. Darwin considered natural selection as a mechanism of evolution. Alfred Wallace was naturalist during down time concluded new life forms arise to evolve in due to course of time. All the extensive forms of life share certain similarities and common acetons. These acetons live at different periods in the history of Earth. The geological history closed careless with to the biological history.
Okay, thank you, Asha. Fine. Now let us solve some questions again. Yes. Dash fitness was the fitness referred by Darwin for natural selection. Just now, Asha read it. Option A, reproductive. Option B, health. Option C, survival. Option D, physical.
Option
C,
A,
B,
reproductive.
Kanchana Raj. D, option A, Sayyad. Yes, Harshita. Jyoti, Pavitra, Parvati, Gayatri, Prema, Saundarya, Kumar, Lakshmi. Okay. Girls are more quick than boys ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಅವ್ರದೇ ಬೇಗ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ವಾ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ reproductive fitness is the right answer. Great. Yes. 38th question goes like this. Boys, be prepared. I will check who wins, girls or boys. The scientist, it is just a healthy competition. Let me see who will answer this first. The scientist who divided the whole world into 6 major biogeographical regions called realms are Hugo de Vries, Charles Darwin, Alfred Russel Wallace, Matthew Morgan. Yes. Lohit, option C. Chandru, option B. Rupa, option C. Jyoti, option C. Aishwarya, option C. Okay. So the first answer is
Alfred
given by
Russel.
you. Okay. Option C. Alfred Russel Wallace. Right. Option C is a right answer. 39th question goes like this, guys. Darwin found his finches in Galapagos Island. Whether this statement is true or false. Samat, option A. Saundarya, option A. Lohit, option A. Shanti, option A. Kumar, option A. Option A, that is, it is found in Galapagos. It is right answer. Okay, great.
True.
Evolution is dash process. Quick, stochastic, slow, fast.
Option C, ma'am.
Okay.
Slow process.
Option C, ma'am.
Option C, ma'am.
I got 33 messages. Option C answer. Slow, slow, slow. Okay. ಯಾರಿಗಾದ್ರೂ stochastic ಅನ್ನೋ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾ? ಸ್ಟೊಚಾಸ್ಟಿಕ್ ಮೀನಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸಂಭವನೀಯ, ಅಸ್ಥಿರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಥಿರವಾಗಿ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. So evolution is a stochastic process, guys. It is a neat question. Slow process.
Having a random probability distribution.
Yeah, thank you, Deepti. So answer is option B. 41st question goes like this. It is said to believe that all the continents were present in the form of a single land mass. A single land mass ಏನಂತ ಕರೀದ್ರು? Option A, Pangea. Option B, globe. Option C, echidna. Option D, prion. Kanchana Raj, option B. Lohit, option A. Prema, option B. Nuhu Sayyad, option A. Boys, ಬೇಗ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ ಅಂದಿದ್ದಕ್ಕೆ all are sitting with the, what is that, zeal. ಯಾರು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನೋಡಿ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ವಾ? Okay, fine. Let us check. Most of you voted for option B. Few of you voted for option A. So let us check who is right. Option A, Pangea, is the right answer. Pangea. Okay. Then survival of the fittest was the original idea of Charles Darwin, Lamarck, Gregor Mendel, Herbert Spencer.
Option A, ma'am. Charles Darwin.
Charles Darwin.
Option
Okay.
A, ma'am.
Option D, ma'am.
Option D,
Option A,
Herbert Spencer. Okay. Again, this will be answered correctly by the students who read the textbook of this chapter without missing a sentence. So let us check option D. I think only Lohit answered it. Option D, Herbert Spencer is the right answer, guys. First, ಅವ್ರು ಅದನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಚಾರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಡಾರ್ವಿನ್ ಅವರು. ಓಕೆನಾ? 43rd question. The drawback of Darwinism was that it could not explain option A variation, option B large rate of production, option C struggle of existence, option D reproductive fitness. ಏನನ್ನ ಅವರು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕಾಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ? Yes. Be fast. Option B, option C, option C, option B, S. Sarshita, Pallavi, Nuhu Sayyed, option A, Gayatri, option C, Asha L. Patil, option D. Okay. Rupa, option C. The right answer is option A, that is variations. Variations he could not explain. Fine. Now, let us move to the next question. The Industrial Revolution or Malin phenomenon demonstrate gene mutation, genetic drift, natural selection, migration. Parvati, option C. Chaitra, option C. Lohit, option C.
Option C,
Deepti,
ma'am,
option
natural
Natural
selection.
selection.
Kanchanaraj, option C.
Option C,
Yes.
ma'am.
Option C. Okay. Nuhu Sayyed, option C. Where is Hanumanta? What is your answer? Yeah. Deepti, option C. Kumar, option C. Let us check. Option C is the right answer. In the ancestry line of Tyrannosaurus, which ancestor is present? Tyrannosaurus ancestry line alli ಯಾವ ancestor idare? Crocodile, Triceratops, Archaeopteryx, Brachiosaurus. Soundarya and Deepti voted for option B.
Option A, ma'am.
Lohit, option
A,
B.
ma'am.
ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲಂತೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್. ಯಾರಿಗೆ? ಓಕೆ. ಆನ್ಸೆಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಲೈನ್ ಟೆರನೋಸಾರಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಚ್ ಆನ್ಸೆಸ್ಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್? ಆನ್ಸೆಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ನಮ್ಮ ಪೂರ್ವಜರು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಸೊ ಟೈರಾನೋಸಾರಸ್ ಆನ್ಸೆಸ್ಟರ್ ಲೈನ್ ಪೂರ್ವಜರದು ಟ್ರೀ ಇರತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಟ್ರೀ, ಆನ್ಸೆಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಆರ್ಗ್ಯಾನಿಸಮ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ವಿ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಟು ನೋ. ಗೌರಮ್ಮ, ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ. ಸೊ ದ ರೈಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಈಸ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ ಎ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕ್ರೊಕೊಡೈಲ್. Now let us proceed with the last minute questions, that is 5-star bio questions of the chapter evolution. Are you all ready, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Ready? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Fine. Just a minute. Natural selection where 1 minute until I read all the complete question, all the options. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರುತ್ತೋ ದಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್. ಅವ್ರು ವಿನ್ನರ್ ಅಂತ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ನೀವು ತುಂಬಾ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಬೇಗನೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಾ. It will not create interest. Okay, so first question goes like this, guys. Natural selection where more individual acquire specific character value other than the mean character value leads to stabilizing change, directional change, C destructive change, D random change. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The first message I got it from Kumar. Kumar, what you messaged? I saw your name, but I couldn't see your option. What you messaged? Can you tell me through mic?
Option B, ma'am.
Option B, anta. Okay. Option B, directional change is the right answer. Second question goes like this of bio 5-star. In Miller's experiment, he used a mixture of CH4, NH3, nitrogen and water vapor in a closed flask. Early earth condition, what was the temperature at which this flask was kept? Flask adu 800, 1200, 200, 400. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Option A,
1.
800 degrees Celsius.
No answer through mic. Duty, option A. Okay, let us check the answer. Option A is the right answer. The winner is Duty. Next, third question goes like this, guys. Among the following sets of example for divergent evolution, select the incorrect option. Divergent evolution ge yavdu sambandha illa anta kelidare. Option A, 4 limbs of man, bat and cheetah. heart of Batman and cheetah, brain of Batman and cheetah, eye of octopus, bat and man. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay,
Option
I
D,
saw
ma'am.
the message of, yes, Shanti. First, I saw the message and I request no answers through mic. Okay, let us check the answer. Option D is the right answer, but Shanti gave as option A. Shanti ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟವ್ರು ಯಾರು? Yes, Harshita, option D. Option D is the right answer. Fourth question goes like this, guys. Which of the following refer to correct example of organism which have evolved due to changes in environment brought about by anthropogenic action, andre human action anta. So A, B, C, D are given here. Darwin's finches of Galapagos Island, B, herbicide resistant weeds, C, drug resistant eukaryotes, D, man created breeds of domesticated animals like dogs. 1, A and C, 2, B, C and D, 3, only D, 4, only A. Time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lohit, correct answer, and the first message I got by Lohit, that is 2, B, C and D. Herbicide resistant weeds, drug resistant eukaryotes, man created breeds. ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನನ್ನ ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಯಾವ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ಸರು, that person will be a winner. So second option is the right answer. Fifth question goes like this, guys, of 5-star bio, which is the correct order of increasing geological time scale for a hypothetical vertebrate evolution. Cenozoic, Mesozoic, Paleozoic, Proterozoic, Cenozoic, Paleozoic, Mesozoic, Proterozoic, Proterozoic, Cenozoic, Paleozoic, Mesozoic, Proterozoic, Palazoic, Mesozoic, Cenozoic. Time starts now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chandru, option C. After that, followed by Kumar, option C. Lohit, option A. So the first answer is answered by Chandru, but the correct answer is answered by Lohit. Option A, Cenozoic, Mesozoic, Paleozoic, Proterozoic is the right answer. So this is about 5-star bio questions of today. Let us meet you all tomorrow with the other concept with a new chapter. I hope the session is clear. Any doubt, guys?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, let us wind up the session here. Have a nice day. Take care.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.